This new Roblox game could change Roblox forever. This is Elon Adventures, and it's essentially a Pokemon game or creature collecting game coming to Roblox. Now, there's been a lot of games like this. There's been Lumion Legacy, there was Pokemon Brick Bronze, there's Tales of Tenario, there's even Doodle World. Tons of different types of creature collecting games and monster catchers on Roblox, and that's actually my favorite type of game. I love Pokemon, it's my favorite. And I actually started my channel playing Pokemon Brick Bronze, if you didn't know. See, if you search RussoPlays Pokemon Brick Bronze, you can see I have 280 videos, and a lot of these were very, very popular. It was pretty much the biggest game on my channel. I had almost 500,000 views. Oh gosh. Wow. Look at, what am I doing in that video? Did I glow up or did I glow down? What's going on there? I feel like I look terrible there. Anyways, the point is, this creature collecting genre on Roblox means a lot to me. Pokemon Brick Bronze was amazing, and it was a huge part of why I'm actually a YouTuber today. And now there's a new one coming out. What's so special and different about this one, you may be asking? Well, I'm going to show you both of these videos. This is the starter reveal they released 5 days ago and the official trailer. And I'm actually an early access tester of this game, so I have some insight. I can't really leak any secrets, but I just know that this game could be next up. Let's start with the starter reveal, and we'll go ahead and fix our display capture so you can actually see it all the way. So let's just fix that real quick. Fit to screen. There we go. And then there we go. Wow, I'm a good YouTuber. Anyways, we're going to watch the starter reveal, and I'll shut up while it's happening. But just take a look at this. Oh my. Oh my. They look so cute. Oh my gosh. Wow. Also, if you're wondering why the quality's so bad, that's my own doing. My bad. It autos to 360p. Not really sure. Anyways, those starters look insanely cute, insanely cool, and insanely likable. Let's fix the quality. There we go. They look so cool and likable, and that's something that I think these creature collecting games that come up on Roblox don't typically have. They don't have that Pokemon look, and these kind of look like they could be Pokemon, which I think could make us get more attached to them. Pokemon's all about being attached to the creatures that you're, training and collecting. I think that's a huge plus for Elon Adventures. So let's go ahead and look at the trailer now. Here is the official trailer, and I will do my best to not talk, but I might talk because I'm excited. Like the video if you guys are hyped on this. I am going to start a series on this as soon as it comes out. I'm going to stream it, and I'm really hoping that it's going to be the next big game. I mean, when Lumion Legacy came out, I played that, and yeah, I used to play simulators and stuff. I still do, but like at that point, I was like, let me just transition to Lumion Legacy, and the game just didn't last that long. It kind of died too quickly. These Pokemon type games can last. They just need more consistent updates. They need more communication from the developers, and they just need to be really fun. This one looks like it could have all of those things. That's why I'm so hyped. Anyways, stop yapping, Unk. Just play the video. I will. Oh my gosh. So right off the bat, it's already got beautiful cinematics. Look at the... Oh my gosh. Okay, we have to stop it. We're going to be stopping it periodically. I'm sorry about that. But look at this. The starters. Okay, it goes so fast. But Venuki is the grass starter. And then Scoraptor. Oh my gosh, it's way too fast to even pause. And then Cascub. So Scoraptor, Venuki, and Cascub are the starters. I don't even know. I like them all. They're all kind of similar designs, if that makes sense. Like they're different, but they're like... One of them is not on all fours. They're all pretty much on 2 feet. And then look at that. The scenery is marvelous. The textures look really good. That's something that Lumion Legacy struggles with and has always struggled with, in my opinion. No offense, but it just doesn't look that beautiful, I feel like. It's like kind of old Roblox, which is fine. The gameplay in Lumion Legacy is amazing. But imagine good gameplay with creatures and environments that look this good. Like, look at the textures on the wall and stuff. This is a premium game. If this game released on Steam, I wouldn't be surprised. But it's on Roblox. So anyways, there's also crazy lore. I know a bit about it. I know a bit about the lore, guys, and it's insane. Oh my gosh, what is this? Interstellar music. Holy crap. Okay, we need to pause. Look at these environments, bro. It's going way too fast to even see, but look at this. There's an overhang, draped greenery here. There's trainers you can see. There's wild grass. There's wild grass encounters, and there's overworld encounters. And you can see shinies in the overworld, which is like, that's like a no-brainer nowadays if you make a creature collecting game. I need to see the Pokemon or the Eleons in the overworld and see if they're shiny and stuff. That's so fun. It's going to make shiny hunting videos and streams so good. Look at this. What is that? Like a waterfall with like a light on it? I don't even know what's happening. Oh my gosh, these are so cool. Sorry, I'm pausing. Oh, look at those little crabs. Look at those crabs, bro. They just look cool. And then right off the bat, oh my gosh, this trailer is annoying. It goes way too fast. You can see a lot of things from this screenshot right here. It says defeat Erica in a battle and reach waypoint. So there's like missions and tasks and quests, and you can track them right here. Then you have a bunch of things on the left side of the screen. That's where your UI is, and you could just hide it. So it's always on screen, which is nice. But what's really cool is your Eleons are what you're using. Like when you play Pokemon, you're using those. So they're always on screen too, which is really nice. So you can just grab them, throw one out, use them, and they can follow you as well, which is really cool. And you can hide any of these menus if you want, but there is a menu button. There's a camp button. I know a little bit about this. It's so cool. This feature is amazing, but can't say too much right now. Travel, so you can fast travel at some point. Quests, like, and obviously there's a store and a pass. We're hoping they don't do it like Doodle World. I think a big fault in games like Doodle World is like, you can literally just buy the best Pokemon in the game. And I don't like that. Like in Pokemon, obviously there's no pay to win mechanics. In Lumion Legacy and Brick Bronze, I think the one thing that's acceptable in my opinion for like pay to win is for like shiny hunting and experience gain, because that's not really pay to win. That's just paying to have enhancements that affect nobody else. It doesn't like ruin anybody else's experience. It only enhances your experience. But yeah, if you can just buy legendaries and stuff, then it kind of defeats the purpose. So I kind of like shiny enhancements and experience enhancements, but we'll see what they do with the store. Let's keep watching. Why does it keep defaulting to the worst quality ever? Give me good quality. There we go. Holy moly. Oh, wait. That UI was cool. Sorry, I'm stopping it so much. Here's the quests. There's story quests, hourly, daily, weekly, and events. There's so much content in the game, and I know from testing that there really is all this content in the game. Now, there's also this UI, and it shows your party. This looks literally like a AAA game. The shock orb. This petrifying orb is imbued with a static essence that constantly tries to paralyze the Eleon it's equipped to. At the end of each turn, item attempts to paralyze holder. Interesting. But look at these hold items, berries, different things that you can combine and make recipes. Here's the Eleonpedia, and it looks pretty extensive. And then right here, this is like shiny. Ooh, shiny rewards. So you have rewards for the Eleonpedia, which is a must. And then you have shiny rewards. That is so cool. Here is the Eleon box. So you have your active team. It just looks so clean. Look at how you drag them. Oh my gosh. Okay, here's a battle. Again, I'm like, seriously, I'm deep diving into this, okay? So don't get mad at me. But we have Argarfio and Mo Cantor. Those names are a little bit hard to pronounce, but we'll get used to them. But look at the battles and the animations. And that was a shiny. Oh my, what is that? What is that? That Morterra looks so cool, but did you see the animation for that other one? Look at this. What is that? Glassora? That is so cool. The UI looks really nice. The battle animations look good. You can capture, train, battle, trade with players. There's competitive battling. Oh my gosh, look at that. Glassora is one of my favorites so far. I really want to see what the shiny looks like. Oh, and more Terra is sick too. There's the competitive area. And look at that. Oh my gosh. Holy. What is that? There's crazy lore too, guys. Oh my gosh, I'm actually just in shock. Look at this. This is wild. Oh, snap. Look at that. So this is like some crazy legendary. There's them standing with the starters. I even saw people point out there's apparently different forms for the starters. So the starters will have different forms. I don't even know what that means. That sounds really, really cool. But yeah, everything about it is nice. The logo, the look of the creatures, the names, the battling system. It has everything we want. And you can see there's a lot of content already created. The only thing I'm worried about, and this is the worry with like every single game like this, is their ability to release on time and make enough content updates on time. They were going to release the game, I think, like a lot earlier in the year. And then I think it was like decided that they were going to release in December. And now it's February 28th. So that's not that far away. I just hope that the game's officially done by then. It's not buggy and it has a good impression. I think Tales of Tenario, we're going to hop in some creature collecting games. Like we're actually already in Lumion Legacy. But basically, Lumion Legacy released and it was great. It worked fine. I don't think it had any issues. The problem is that, you know, it just didn't have content. It didn't have that much content. Like you basically could only get to level, I think 30 right when it was released. And you just kind of had to wait a really long time. And I think their updates at that time took like maybe like a month or two. And then it started getting further and further between each update. And it was like, before you knew it, we were waiting like 6 months for an update. And that kind of just like, players get out of the game. They don't really care anymore. The game still blows up when they update, but like, it could be big all around. And I think right now it only has 400 players. And it's still an amazing game. So that's pretty sad that it only has 400 players. But maybe Elion's could fill the void of what we want in a creature collecting game. That would be very, very exciting. I think the things that they need to do are they need to have appealing creatures and environments, which they seemingly do. The game needs to work, which, you know, hopefully it does. And I've tested it and it seems pretty good so far. And they need to release content updates quick enough, okay? Because if the game comes out and it has like 2 routes or maybe like a gym, it's not going to be enough to like keep people interested for a while. You know what I mean? So I also, Tales of Tenario is another game. Let's hop in that one. But Tales of Tenario is a game that looks really good. So it's kind of like Lumion in that way of it has an amazing gameplay. It's really, really interesting and cool. But it actually looks better than Lumion Legacy in terms of like builds and stuff. But the game didn't work very well. It actually, I think, still is really buggy. And Tales of Tenario is actually doing a relaunch, which I don't know what that means. But yeah, we're going to skip the intro. But they're just relaunching the game. It already came out, but they're relaunching it. So not sure what happened there. But there's a lot of tricky things that happen in development. But you can see Tales of Tenario definitely looks better than Lumion. And it has a lot of potential cool things. Like this is like, I don't even know what this is. I think this is like, these are like rift battles or yeah, rupture survival kits. So those are kind of like in Pokemon where you can go battle like the Dynamax Pokemon and stuff. So that's really, really cool. It has good UI, but again, there's just bugs and it's not as smooth as Lumion and hopefully Elion's. But again, these creatures are ones that you can kind of get into. You can kind of like these creatures. And yeah, anyways, I just think that Elon Adventures has a lot of potential. I think the game could change Roblox, honestly, because if there is a massive game that is like a Pokemon game on Roblox again, it's going to add a lot of new players to the platform. And then these giant game companies are going to start making creature collecting games again, because that was happening for a while. And maybe we'll see some really, really good ones come to the platform. And maybe my biggest hope is that one day Pokemon actually makes a Roblox game. If Pokemon makes a Roblox game, I would be so happy. I know I can just play Pokemon, but it's not the same. Roblox is an MMO. It makes Pokemon like an MMO. It would be so freaking cool. But anyways, that's the end of this video. I just wanted to showcase the trailer, talk about Elon Adventures, and tell you guys that I'm going all in when it comes out. I'm going to make videos on it. I know the owners pretty well, and I'm hoping that, you know, it can be sort of like how Brick Bronze was, where I'm close with the devs. I do streams on like events and stuff, and they participate, and it'll be really, really cool. So thanks for watching, guys. Videos every single day, and I'll see you next time. Subscribe if you're hyped, like if you're hyped, and bye.